A line in the forest now defines where east meets west. A modern-day iron curtain where ideologies collide and journeys end.
Attention, attention. If you don't follow the orders, force may be used against you.
On one side, thousands of would-be migrants hoping to make it to the west. On the other, 15,000 Polish troops guarding the gateway to Europe. Its leaders say Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko wants to flood their countries with migrants in retaliation for sanctions. His response: "You bombed Afghanistan and other countries. That's why people are coming," he says. The situation is escalating rapidly. Poland's Prime Minister has called on NATO to help resolve the crisis. That's a reference to a build-up of Russian troops in recent weeks. Ukraine says as many as 100,000 are gathered on its borders.
It is a classic Russian tactic to draw all media attention to one particular set of events while something else undesirable is happening elsewhere. A lot of people were concerned in the early stages about a possible full-scale offensive on Ukraine.
Vladimir Putin denies any ulterior motive, telling Russian television that he's called off planned exercises in an effort to ease tensions. Back at the border, the pain continues, even for those who've managed to make it into Poland.
It's okay.
This woman, who's pregnant, has collapsed with hypothermia. She's taken to hospital, her husband and 5 children to detention. And these 2 Syrian men, they escaped war in their homeland, only to be brought down by cold and exhaustion, their future as uncertain as ever. Far from Europe's forbidding forests, families wait anxiously for news. Many now realise they're pawns in a greater game, but for some it's too late. It was mostly the cold, this man explains, as his nephew comes home.